All right, hello everybody. We are the Best Boys, and we are once again in Dave's car.
Hello.
This is Jeremy. This is Dave, and we're joining you again from the TELUS World of Science.
We've already run out of locations in Edmonton. We're doubling up now.
We sort of thought Edmonton was bigger than this. Turns out we just don't know this city nearly as well as we thought we
We're
did.
also scared to go outside of our neighborhood.
Because we were in places that seemed like we were going to get caught for doing drugs and stuff like that.
And they were also food related. McDonald's,
that's true.
McDonald's, and
cheap McDonald's.
Yeah.
So last time I told a story that probably everybody figured out. It was me. I broke the glass at Trinity, and I paid for it. All's good.
You paid for it?
Well, there was a bunch of us that paid for it.
I didn't know that. They charged you for that?
Oh yeah, we got charged for breaking that window.
Wow.
I mean, we didn't have to pay a ton each, but we had to pay for it. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Because it was an accident, wasn't it?
Yeah, it kind of was. Like
when you rolled that snowball into the window, that was an accident, right?
I didn't mean to go through the window. It just meant to get up to the window, but no, we went through it.
Okay, so the funny part.
Parts are funny. I'm just going to throw that out there.
But please don't do it. We're in a closed car right now.
I don't care who you are. That's funny.
The funny part about that story is when Jeremy and I were deciding, well, what should we do? And he said, well, I have this story about when I broke a window at Trinity. I'm like, oh, I did that in high school. I broke a window at high school. And so it could have gone either way.
Okay, but how did you break the window at high school?
Remember, I was being an idiot. I was on the top floor.
Stands to reason.
I was on the top floor of our building, academic building, all the classrooms.
How many floors did you have?
Oh, just two.
Okay.
But I was on the second floor, which is the top floor, Jared.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm a gym
The way
major.
you said that, I thought, wow.
For us gym majors, that's the top floor.
Jasper Place has 6 floors, right?
Oh, okay. JP?
JP has a tower, yeah.
Oh, of classrooms?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know, and apparently between classes, the staircase is just a nightmare.
Oh, I bet. Crazy.
It's kind of funny.
So anyways, I was being an idiot running down through the hallway.
Yeah.
And then I just pretended to smash myself against the window like a mosquito or something. And I actually went through the window. Not through, but I smashed the window. And there's a bunch of people below, and all this glass came down on them. They're like, what the? So it was pretty crazy.
That would have been awesome.
Anyways, that's my story. But today's a special day, Jeremy. Oh, there's my car going off. Today's a special day.
Why is that, Dave?
Because we're not alone.
In the car.
No!
You pull down your little visors here and you look in the mirror and there's someone in the reflection.
There's somebody in our back seat. This is the first for Best Boys production. We have a guest tonight.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Damon Enns.
And Damon, how is it that we all know each other?
Yeah, what is our connection?
Well, I went to Trinity Western.
Another
we
one.
overlapped a little bit.
It's the only people we know.
3 years.
What year did you graduate?
So I was there 93 to 97.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we were overlapped for 3 years.
We overlapped for 2 years.
Yeah. Cool. And what was your major?
And I started in science and switched to business.
Okay.
Within about a week.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realize it was. Oh, wow. What did science do to you?
Yeah.
So, it was a lot. Too much memorizing.
Oh, that's fair.
And
I could say that
just
about my
thought
entire time at
This won't
Trinity.
be fun. And I took the path of least resistance in my mind.
Awesome.
Do you know what I learned my first semester at Trinity?
What was that?
8 o'clock classes don't work.
Oh.
I fell asleep in every single one of them.
Oh, that was hard.
Okay.
I didn't learn a thing.
But the math teachers loved those early morning classes. That's
Why?
most of my math classes were at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Why do they love them?
You're fresh?
I don't know.
Is it because everyone's
us?
just like quiet and
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
not rowdy and rambunctious or whatever?
Could have been.
Interesting.
But Damon, this is about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So give us your who's your favorite professor?
I really enjoyed Dr. Pankratz. He was a business prof.
Okay.
And we used to have Bible studies at his house, and he would serve, because I think he probably in a previous life used to drink, but so he would serve Coca-Cola or Cola Max, Coke Max with orange juice.
Ooh,
I don't remember that.
weird.
And yeah, but you guys, it was fun being at the school and just being a part, like I didn't know that I had a theatrical side at the time, but just kind of watching theater sports and getting to know you guys. Actually, Jeremy, you taught me a little bit about calculus.
Oh,
because I did stick on with
Through
it.
theater sports?
Through theater sports.
On stage?
Oh,
Jerry's amazing.
you know what?
There's an
If you
overlap.
if you paid attention to my, what was that? My what's that dance? Interpretive dance.
Yeah.
It was the whole first chapter.
There's a lot of parabolas going on and a lot of
Oh, I am good
golden
at
ratios.
parabolas. Yeah,
So, but I do have a fun story I want to share.
go for it.
So, actually, my wife asked me not to share this story, so I'm going to avoid a lot of the facts. But there
Don't let
was,
the truth get in the way of a good story.
we were studying in the library upstairs for a specific exam, for a specific class, for a midterm.
Okay.
And one of the students of questionable character decided I'm not good. That we weren't ready for this exam in the morning.
Was this person you?
This is the part his wife doesn't want you to know.
And actually, I think it was an afternoon exam. So he called somebody that was of a certain relation with him to plant something in one of the lockers that would cause an evacuation of the building.
What? Oh, wait a minute. What year did this? What year were you into this?
That's all the facts I'm giving.
Because I believe I remember this.
All I'll say is I started the exam. I was maybe in the front row, and then all of a sudden the alarms went off, and this person later told me that I had a grin from a smile from ear to ear, and it's like it wasn't very inconspicuous, but at the end of the day there was no exam.
Do you remember that?
Okay. I remember the guys in specifically that were related to the chemistry department there doing stuff like that.
Okay.
Like I remember one of the there's what was it? Trinitrogen iodide. They would make trinitrogen iodide, which is it's an explosive. It's not a very powerful explosive, but they what they did is they put it in a syringe, and when it's wet, it's nothing. So they injected it into somebody's lock in their
Oh my gosh.
for their
Locker?
mailbox.
Yeah.
Mailbox.
Yeah.
So remember who was the lady that sat?
Lois.
Lois. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Lois.
Yeah.
Lois Burrell.
Yeah. So anyway, I think she was there, but so it was a female student because they were targeting this female student just because they must. It's one of those guy things where I think they liked her.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
How do I express myself? I don't know how to blow you up. So they put it in there, and then it dried overnight. And when she put her key in there, it exploded.
Oh my.
Fired the key back out at her, but it was this huge cloud of purple iodine smoke,
Iodine.
and it kind of stained everything. Yeah.
Why? That's crazy. I've never heard these things.
You could have just pulled her pigtails or something.
Yeah, I know, right?
Snap her bra.
But if you know. But it was the same guys. We were sitting there for lunch one time, and these two guys come screaming up towards us. And they sit down right next to us, and they like cuddle in like they're eating from our plate. They said, "Look over there." They had put a little bit of sodium in like one of the gel caps,
Okay.
like the Dristan. Like they popped it open, got
Yeah.
them, and put it in there, and they dropped it in somebody's coffee. Because when sodium hits water,
What the heck?
so all of a sudden this guy is doing his thing. All of a sudden there's a little flame that bursts out of this guy's coffee, and there's dancing around, and there's smoke and stuff.
I don't feel like we've gone to the same school. I've never heard of any of these things. It
know-
must have happened when I wasn't there.
So you didn't hear about the guy when they froze that Barbasol can in liquid nitrogen, and then they peeled it off.
No!
And they threw it in someone's car.
What the heck?
You were in the wrong major, Dave.
Oh, Dave, yeah, you phys ed guys.
We would have Bible studies, and that's it.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
No,
I call
honestly,
foul on
honestly,
that.
I don't know of. I can't remember any like bad kind of gag or something at Trinity that I did or I was involved in or I even
Oh
saw.
my gosh, there was
Was
a
I
guy,
that naive?
There was a guy that was putting Ambisol in people's toothpaste, so you'd brush your teeth, and all of a sudden you can't feel
yeah,
your
you're
mouth.
numb.
Oh yeah, there was all sorts of stuff.
I know in
going on.
high school, because I went to a high school that had a boarding school. Like I was a day guy, but there was boarders there, and I know that the big thing was guys would pee in other guys' shampoo bottles, which is disgusting.
gross.
as a gag, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not funny. That's not funny at all. So that's the stuff I remember from high school, but I don't remember anything at Trinity.
Okay, I got another story.
All right,
Awesome, go for it. This is good.
We were, we decided to go, and I was just kind of like, yes, let's, okay, whatever, and I just kind of tag along, but, so we went to San Diego. Like, there was cheap flights from Seattle to San Diego, so I think 4 guys, including my roommate. I won't say any names, but we drove to Seattle, and then we flew to San Diego. And first of all, the crazy thing about this trip was I bumped into 4 different people at 4 different times in San Diego and Tijuana that I knew.
Wait, we're going to San Diego. Now all of a sudden we're in Tijuana.
Well, yeah, it's a short drive. And literally, and I'm talking about at a bus stop in San Diego, bumped into some Trinity people.
Wow.
Really?
Like, just not near the airport or anything. We're just like by some hostel or a hotel at a bus. In the back of a t-shirt shop in Tijuana, bumped into people I knew.
That's incredible.
And at the zoo, the San Diego Zoo, I bumped into some other people, and I think there was one other. Maybe the other one was
I kind of want to do the math here.
The zoo, I get.
I mean, the probability was insane.
Yeah. Odds.
So we're at the university, and this is where Dr. Seuss is from. So there's all this stuff, and we're kind of just touring around. And then they're like, "Hey, Damon, you want to go to Miramar Naval Air Base? That's where they filmed Top Gun. Would you like to go there?" It's like, "Yeah, sure." So it's like 4 p.m. By the time we get to the bus, it's 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever. We take the bus. We get to Miramar Naval Air Base, and it's dark. It's pitch black. We get off the city bus, and there's a McDonald's there. And we walk around, and we see literally jet fighters touching and going.
Yeah.
And we're talking to like some kind of I don't know what he is, a soldier. And he's talking about the planes and stuff. Then we go back to the McDonald's, grab I bought a cheeseburger, and we go sit in the bus stop on the bench. And then all of a sudden, an MP, a military police, pulls up in his Ranger or whatever, and he said, would you please show us your military ID? And we're like, we don't have any. So next thing I know, my hands are behind my back.
You're kidding.
My cheeseburger's on the ground, and we get arrested. And he takes us to, like, we each have our own holding room. So I have to, like, put my forehead on this wall and, like, hunched over. He takes off the cuffs, and we all have to, like, write our statements of what we were doing there and why. Read our rights. And then, and I'd just been taking my roommate at the time, or one of my roommates was, I guess the next year was Paul Akasenza.
Okay, yeah.
And
I remember him.
he had asked me to do Taekwondo with him, so I learned all about, like, sir, like saying sir and being very respectful. So the whole time I was but I guess a couple of the other guys were getting roughed up by these guys as well. And then, and I just told everything that we did. I was just, like, straight up, like, just, like, all the details. And they were a little bit more discreet. But
discreet about what, though?
I don't know.
You guys weren't doing anything.
Not too much. And what they decided, there's the bus driver's fault. He should have told us. And the sign that says no trespassing, you couldn't see it clearly. And
Yikes.
yeah, it was, and they held us for a while, and then they put us back in the vehicle and dropped us off on the highway, like outside of town. Like, and at this point, it was about midnight.
It sounds like a movie script.
And so then we had to we had to walk for a long time. We got to a gas station, called a cab, and went home, or back to the hostel or whatever.
Talk about hostel.
And and so yeah, it was a taste. It was an adventure. And then when I got back to school, I was telling everyone about it with all the details. And the other guys, I don't think they were that excited that I was telling them all of the details. So that's why I'm not mentioning other names right now.
Why were they embarrassed?
I don't know. I guess so. I mean, it's a fun story.
It's a fun story.
Great
I think
story.
It's an awesome story.
I would tell it to everybody.
Yeah.
Especially the cheeseburger. That sounds awesome.
So the next day we went to Tijuana, and we just said,
Wrong
okay.
Wrong detail.
But we all decided in our hearts we are not staying in Tijuana past dark.
How old were you?
I would have been junior year maybe. So
Okay.
20.
20.
I graduated
That's
when I was
pretty young to go
21,
through that.
so.
Like, I'd be scared.
Oh yeah. Were you? You must have been
I
scared.
was just chill.
Really?
I think.
Really?
I just you just roll with it. I don't know, but I don't know. And my roommate was from California, so
I'd have been crying and telling him
So-
I study math.
they were kind of like, okay, the Canadians we understand, but you, buddy, you know better.
The part that would scare me is being that far away from home and being arrested, like having handcuffs
Oh
on.
yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like if it happened in Abbotsford, okay, whatever, like deal with it. But in, like Tijuana or wherever it was,
Yeah,
San Diego.
yeah.
Was it Tijuana?
Yeah, it was
Tijuana.
near San Diego. Yeah.
Oof.
That would be intense.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd be
And
scared.
I'm pretty sure
You
they
heard it here first, everybody.
they deleted my film on my camera too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, now wait a second. And back then, that would have been like a
35 mil?
like a film camera. Like
Yeah.
yes.
So they
Yeah,
took
so I
that-
went to
ripped it out.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of all my turtles and red pandas from
Just
this story makes me mad at the bus driver because I feel like he's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one that should have.
Oh, I mean,
should have given you
we
the
were
heads up.
obviously tourists. Like,
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
bunch
yeah,
of
yeah.
goofs.
To drop some kids off or young guys off.
Oh, yeah.
Like, come on, give them the heads up.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say if you're hearing something, the wind has picked up like
Yeah, it really
crazy right now.
We are a windy city.
We really are.
And once again, our windows are fogged up, and there's a bunch of guys in this car, and
Yeah.
it looks like we're doing a drug deal. So we'll see if the cops come this time. They haven't bothered us
Speaking
yet.
Well, you know,
fogging up
Damon's been
windows.
arrested before, so
So what kind of stories are we allowed to tell about foggy windows in at Trinity? Or are you guys?
well, we haven't gotten any of those stories.
Don't shock me with more stories. I can barely get over the ones you've told me about Trinity.
I won't go into this one. Just I don't know who listens to this, but there was a situation where I did have the cops knock on the car once, and the windows were foggy. We were in a farmer's field across the way, about 7 minutes from campus.
Well, we could just leave it dangle like that.
I must be the most naive guy at Trinity. Like,
well,
I mean, I know. I guess I know stuff was going on, but I never saw anything. Like,
the only reason I knew that stuff was going on is because I was like in the science department. I mean, I was the
So what does that mean?
math nerd because then I knew the guys.
Oh,
that
the
were,
guys
like,
who were doing the
chemists
science
who were
stuff.
doing
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
the-
I guess phys ed guys, they just. I don't know. They don't do stuff like that. We don't blow things up.
Yeah,
we don't know how.
You're blowing off steam by running around.
You're
and
busy
Yeah, I
throwing
guess.
balls.
I
Yeah.
know.
Actually, that
We're
begs the question.
focused on
So,
games.
like, what did? Oh,
Like,
I don't even want to know if I want to ask this question. So, as a phys ed major, then,
Yeah.
So, like, what classes did you take? Please don't tell me you took game.
No. Well, I mean, we had certain requirements you have to take, but the hardest one for me was anat and phys. Anat and
Okay, that's
physiology.
fair. That's
and,
fair,
And
yeah.
I had to take that by directed study because they only offered it once every 2 years.
Oh no!
And it, just the way my timing worked out, I'm like, are you kidding me? I have to, and I'm not a self-teacher, like a self-learner.
That sounds painful.
It was the worst. It was the worst.
My
And
wife had to take that. It was tough.
she had to take it like
As a massage therapist, yeah. She had
sorry, but as a directed study or in a course?
No,
or
no, she
online?
was in a course, but even then, it was
Yeah.
like on its own.
Oh
That's
yeah,
really tough. Yeah.
It's known in the human kinetics world as that's the hardest course, and I had to do a directed study, and I'm not an academic. Like I was struggling big time. But yeah, we had stuff like that, like physiology and those kind of things, and some biology, not a lot.
Cool.
Symbolic logic was a hard one for me.
but- which one?
Symbolic logic.
What's that?
I took intro to logic. It's like if-then statements, and you take
like-
paragraphs and arguments. You break them into
philosophy, kind of?
you break them into symbols. It's a philosophy 350 course, but
Oh, okay.
you break them. So like even that whole passage with Paul saying, "I do not do the things I want to do."
Yeah.
Da, da,
Yeah,
da. It's
yeah.
quite long.
Yeah.
We have to break it into symbols, and like P would be Paul, and
Yeah.
this, if I do this, I don't do that, da da da, and then you prove it to see if it's valid or invalid. And if the premises are true and it's valid, then the conclusion will be true. Just
I loved that course.
and did you take the
So
the
good.
intro, or did you take the higher level one?
Oh, I don't even remember.
So I was doing great, but then my cousin was visiting Trinity from out of town, and I saw her in the hallway when he was like teaching a key new thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went out in the hallway and talked to her for like 20 minutes. And when I came back, I didn't learn that key thing, and then I never figured it out.
Oh, family.
Family.
They're the worst.
Did you guys ever skip classes just for the heck of it, or did you go to every single class?
I don't even understand the question.
What are you talking about?
Skip. Oh yeah, Jeremy never had a spare. I know that.
I knew I had figured it out. It was $25 a class for me, so I didn't want to
Oh,
skip.
that's hilarious.
business majors looking at the profit, the loss.
See, I had a group of friends that we would we'd say that, okay, I don't really feel like going. Can I get your notes? And we just pass, trade notes every day. Not every day, but every now and then.
I think if I did it over, I'd probably skip a little bit more.
We had a cohort of people that we loved spending time with, and we would get to, and that was part of our
Social.
going the courses.
Okay, but in your math journey, if you missed a class, would you be like behind, or would you easily catch up, or how would that work?
It really depended on where we were at. Like there was a lot of material that if you missed a day, be like, oh shoot.
So with us, I miss a class, but you just look at some notes and you're fine.
Yeah. No, it would be hard. It would be hard.
Okay.
But I mean, that's not true of every class for sure.
Anyway, what about you, Damon?
I think I went to most of my classes, but I remember, like in senior year, I had like a lot of spares, like a lot of free time.
See, Jeremy, it is normal.
Just because,
we just to fill in our last podcast, we talked about spares, and Jeremy's like, "What's a spare?"
Yeah, exactly.
Opportunity to learn. Why wouldn't you take a class?
what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I don't know why. I felt like there was a lot, and I had free time too. Like I took a couple semesters of drama. Actually, I almost didn't graduate university because there was a thing where you have to take 3 credits of fine arts.
Yes.
So I decided I'll take stage band because I like playing my trumpet.
Yes, Damon is a very accomplished trumpet player.
Right.
And
Did you bring it? Because you can play some now.
Okay, I'll get it out. and so I got my 3 semesters of stage band, and I was good to go. And then in my senior year, on a whim, I thought, well, I'll take some drama. And so I did that. But then I found out just before I graduated that you can't take 1 credit fine arts. You have to take a full 3 credit block. So I wouldn't have graduated.
Ooh.
Plus, I didn't have a career counselor, so I didn't know either way. But anyways.
I heard that happened to a few people then that were, by the end, they didn't have enough to graduate. I mean,
I don't think Trinity's
sure.
known for their career counselors because Annette and Fizz, as a directed study, I should have been warned about that.
Yeah.
I think somebody out there is saying, this is going to be
Yeah,
hilarious.
let's watch Dave Sink here.
Grab some popcorn.
Crazy. Yeah.
So Damon, what else? We're going to wrap up here pretty quick here. Anything else from your Trinity experience that stands? I mean, we know that you were arrested in the States for trespassing on a military base.
I'll do just a general, like I'm a Wetaskiwin, almost farm boy, like country boy, fairly sheltered, and so just to go there and experience so many people and so like just so many things and even just different beliefs a little bit, like different denominations or whatever, but it was great. Were you in Twist? Did you do Twist?
Twist was
It was like the volunteer group. I thought you were in it.
They would, like,
I think I was for 1
clean
year.
up after
I
events
think
and
you
stuff.
were.
Yeah, I was for 1 year.
Yeah, you just clean up crew, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, you just, and it was fun. And then you were in student council. I got asked to be a part of the,
That's right.
just like the lowest totem pole guy there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we got to go on the retreats, and you just meet all these people and all these experiences. I got invited on a rock climbing trip in the States.
Cool.
And it was just wild.
that.
So, so I'm super thankful for it. But I went into banking for a short time, and I did a 6-month training with Royal Bank, and I learned more in those 6 months than 4 years of university.
Wow.
That being said, I mean,
Interesting.
and then obviously you learn, like I learned a lot in like just that broad spectrum I got from the school and this and that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have qualified to get the job I got at Trinity, or at Royal Bank without the training.
Right.
And so it's not, I don't mean it to just discredit what you learn in school, but I don't know.
Interesting.
No, there's no, like I teach, but I mean the biggest learning curve for me was when you actually started teaching,
Get in the
and
field.
then you got to figure out exactly.
For
like
sure.
it's one thing to have all this theory, and a lot of that theory doesn't mean squat once you're facing that kid.
Yeah.
No, I get it. That
Yeah.
makes perfect sense. Yep.
But I could definitely do another podcast one day if you want to invite me.
So,
A lot more-
but tell us what you're doing now. We don't know what you're doing now.
Right. So
But we
actually,
do.
I've done 20 years with Remax.
Awesome.
So I was at the Remax in Kelowna, and then now I'm here in Edmonton doing that, selling residential real estate. I have 4 kids, a wife, and she's a teacher, substitute teacher.
Awesome.
Nice.
In Sherwood Park and Fort Saskatchewan. And my oldest is electrician in training. Well, first year, second year,
Cool.
almost.
Good.
And
Trades. Good.
I
Smart.
got a ballerina who's in grade 11.
Oh,
and yeah,
nice.
and my other boys are doing great. So yeah, we're rocking and rolling. And my favorite hobby is watercolor painting and playing the trumpet.
Yes, I see that a lot. You post quite a bit. He's a lot of bees.
I did a lot of bees, and the symbolic for that is just cross-pollination, where you share who you are with other people, like we're doing right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's been awesome talking to you, Damon. Thank you for being our first guest on Best Boys.
You're very welcome.
And we could probably just do it over and over again, really. Just have David back and forth. He can be our
Yeah,
second
I'll be
guest.
the repeat guest.
So we're gonna end with a trivia thing, and I think it's my turn to say it.
Yeah. Now, it would be great if you added a really elaborate story to it.
I'm not going to,
Oh, Dave. Have you
because
learned nothing?
it's more. I think it's better if we just make the basic facts.
Okay, fine.
One of us, Jeremy or Dave, has been physically to South Africa.
Okay, I'm going to make it easier for them. I'm going to ask each of you which city is a better place to visit, Cape Town or Johannesburg? All right, Dave.
Dave,
I'll
you
go
wanna
first. My best friend in high school, his name is Greg. He's from South Africa, from Johannesburg, and he has great things to say about it.
Okay.
Having seen pictures and whatnot of Cape Town, and the Table Mountain there, and the cloud coming over it, I think Cape Town would be a better place to visit.
All right, and maybe it is subjective, but
Totes.
But it's not subjective of who of us has been,
Been
there.
to there. Yeah.
All right, we'll leave that with you guys.
All right. Anyway, everybody, this has been the Best Boys and Damon.
Yay!
yay!
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.